Good morning, ASB. My name is Miss Mary and I am our Assistant Principal for Academics, but I also have the pleasure of teaching the AP Research class here at ASB. AP Research is the second year within the AP Capstone program, and today you're going to hear from a few of our students about their year-long research projects.
Hi, my name is James. I am in grade 11 at ASB. In AP Research, I designed a study centered around the research question: what is the mass consumption pattern of a diverse population in Bangkok? I was interested in this project because, through personal experience, I saw a lack of popular and scholarly coverage showing the alarming rate of single-use mask usage and their incorrect disposal. In order to answer my research question, I designed a study using the survey method. The survey was designed to find and determine whether certain groups had trends to their mask consumption patterns. This is important because the impact of waste pollution single-use masks have on the environment has not fully reached mainstream media yet. My initial hypothesis was proven correct by my study, as certain trends were prominent and the mass consumption patterns of people will soon be in the spotlight of the media as the problem of waste pollution continues to get worse. Through this process, I learned valuable research lessons such as time management.
Hi, my name is Soyeon and I am in grade 11 at ASB. In AP Research this year, I designed a study centered around the research question: how did COVID-19 induced changes in consumption patterns among Koreans in different age groups impact different industries? I was interested in this project because I wanted to know if the consumption changes due to COVID-19 were associated with people's age or not. In order to answer my research question, I used survey method. In the questionnaire, I first asked people's age and asked to think back on their consumptions before the pandemic, and ask how their consumption patterns changed in education industry, entertainment industry, food and beverage industry, and healthcare industry. With the data I got from the survey, I ran chi-square independence tests to see if the extent of changes in consumption patterns in different industries were associated with people's age or not. My study ultimately concluded that people's age was associated with how much their consumption patterns have changed, and that there was an overall increasing pattern in all online industry sectors and a decreasing pattern in all offline industry sectors investigated. One of the implications of this study is that these results can be used by companies in Korea to identify how consumers changed their behaviors and how major consumer groups changed during a pandemic situation. This information given to the companies will allow them to segment their consumers and create marketing plans catered to their major consumer groups, thus maximizing their sales in this curtailed market. I developed the skills to concisely describe and explain my research and evaluate my primary data by using a statistical method. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maymay and I'm in grade 11 at ASB. In AP Research this year, I designed a study centered around this research question: what education factors present in Thai public school, Thai private school, and international school in Bangkok that contribute to the inequality of education. I was interested in this project because through my personal experience, I know that there are differences in education factors that contribute to differences in school system in Bangkok area. In order to answer my research question, I designed a study using the survey method because it allowed the participants to share their personal information. The survey was conducted electronically by using Google Form and was done anonymously. This survey was divided into 4 sections, which are enrollment and facilities, teachers' quality, online learning, and class and courses requirements. So my survey yielded results from 30 students from 3 different types of school in Bangkok. The respondents were 42% students from international school, 27% from Thai public school, and 21% from Thai private school. My study concluded that the inequality of education exists in all types of school system in the Bangkok area. Like for example, in the environment and facility part, where I talk about the number of students per class, the result from that part proved me that the number of students per class also one of the most important school factor that could contribute into inequality of education.
Hi, I'm Yoonjit Choi in grade 11 at ASB. In AP Research this year, I conducted a study that centered around the research question: what is an effective solution for decreasing the difficulties young visually impaired people in Thailand face due to the lack of learning tools? I was interested in this topic because I read an article posted on Bangkok Post, which explains about how it is to live in rural Thailand as a visually impaired person. In order to answer to the research question, I used a design thinking method. The overall goal of this study was to answer to the research question and make a prototype that can function as a learning device for the young visually impaired people in Thailand. The difficulties young visually impaired people in Thailand faced due to the lack of learning tools was the difficulty in using braille slate and stylus due to the process of writing backward and the difficulty in taking notes during class. These are the pictures of my prototype. I made the prototype through 3D printing. I first designed the prototype and I printed them through the 3D printer in our school. And this slide shows the braille characters printed by using the prototype that I made. My study concluded that making a prototype that can function as a learning device tool for the young visually impaired people in Thailand is an effective solution for eliminating the process of backward writing and also enabling the users to easily take notes during class. The important skill that I developed throughout this process is empathizing with the users of my prototype. I would use this skill in the future by empathizing with young visually impaired people in other countries and regions in order to check the adaptability of my prototype.